So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the live on, and I'll just do a couple. I'm going to do some writing. So if I'm not responding, then I'm probably going to do some writing, fan writing stuff. So you can pretty much know what the fan writing is going to be about. Might have been yeah. So practically what I like to write about is, ever since I saw the movie Gulliver's Travels, I like to write like my own fan writing. I really love that movie. Particularly, I like to sort of imagine little scenarios, and then sort of maybe all the characters that I've liked, and maybe sort of fan art around that, and fan drawing, fan writing, and it's just a way of sort of expressing my imagination and my appreciation for all the characters and stuff. So right now I'm picturing I'm thinking of the environments, and yeah, thinking about what I've picked up from each like character and how I think they would react to different situations, of course. Now, I don't normally have live video on while I'm doing this, but I just thought I'd you know, do a couple minutes or so, and then I can just keep going afterwards. Okay. It's just, when looking at a character, you can just pick up things from them, and you can find out more by looking at the picture. Yeah, of course. Hello. Who's joined? I'm just, it's a very calm live at the moment. Like, what I can say about certain characters is the look of them is very interesting, and yeah, I got a lot of plushies here. I've got a lot of characters that I follow, of course, and everyone has their character interests and their music interests. I have a few musical interests that I follow. I mean, I got a lot of songs I listen to, and sometimes when you put music on, it actually helps with, you know, like the thinking of a scene from a movie. Like, you remember the song that was particularly played in that movie, and also when a character says out, it's interesting. Now, I'm sort of imagining it's like 1 o'clock or something, a really like an early morning sort of thing, and it's like windy, and probably why I'm thinking of that is because it's been really windy where I am, right? Not particularly right now, but last couple days it's been windy, and when you're sort of writing, fan writing, artworks, all that sort of stuff, and showing appreciation for your current interests, your character interests, what the characters that you collect, you talk about, all that sort of stuff. Now, I will say that there was a lot of different things about certain characters that really stand out to me. Like, lately I noticed I have followed a few characters that have long hair, and practically that's like, maybe because I've got long hair myself, that's something I can relate to, of course. And of course, like, Spider-Man is very popular, as you know. I do know that the actor, shout out to Tom Holland if you see this video, it's an example. I've got a Spider-Man figurine. You can see that, right? So practically I'm just talking, and of course there's a lot of things I can officially say, or officially in my brain that I may think about, and when I find information I take note of that, and I think, how does this particular character see the world? How are they feeling? What are their thoughts? What is their purpose? And where are they going to be in the future? And where are they now, particularly? Now, I'm doing two things at once here. I'm thinking, and I have a liking for notebooks. Notebooks is something that I like, because sometimes when you really need to write something down, or you want to like embrace the fact that you're following a particular character, that's the best time to just get a notebook, write it out, express the thoughts you have about the character, and then, yeah. So, and also I tend to be very quiet when I'm doing this, because I get really focused, and it's like, oh, if it does make it any obvious, that's, yeah. And this, yeah, I have a lot of interest. Just making sure I explain, like, why I've got the live video on. I don't normally do this, but you know, I find imagination comes when, like, you get inspired by other characters, and then you sort of like, oh, how does this character relate to me? Also, there's a lot of things that you can discover while looking at characters. Everyone has a character. Everyone has a character. Sort of thing, so. Also, it's very good to have music in the background, but also sometimes have no music in the background, and you can hear the sounds in the background. Take a big breath and just write whatever's in your mind, like whatever character you're thinking of, or that you've suddenly taken an interest in for some reason. I mean, you know, I know that the character that the plushie I've got likes diamonds and things. That's just, like, I like to, like, watch YouTube videos. Everyone does. So, you know, it's just like, especially when it's raining or thundering outside, it's best to stay indoors, unless you're going hiking or something like that. So, yeah. I'm sure my brain just, of course, and when I see a character, I like get curious about who the, is that my mum's, hello, there's 4 people in the so everyone has an imagination, and also when looking at things like this, or even things like this, yeah, what are you drawn to? Huh? So practically, well, I'll explain. I'm drawn to the mustache, I'm drawn to the eyes, I'm drawn to the hair, and he's got really nice shoulders. And I think there's another obvious reason, which is also another reason. I am following a singer that has similar shoulders to this outfit, so that's another reason. Of course, because this character is really loud and over the top, I'm sure that everyone has a different perspective of him, of who he is, because sometimes when you watch movies, you may think like, yeah, who is this character? Why is he in the film? But also when you look at other films and you see a character and then the character just completely disappears. He did, I think I'm not sure if he'll come back in the 4th movie, but, oh my gosh, his mum got lost. What are you doing? Oh, you know what? This is relatable. This pink diamond is relatable to him. So I find myself giving this plushie a few hugs, every now and then. So, oh, yeah. So this is my writing face, if you notice. Hello there. We're just like, now I'm just going to put this for a bit of a not all alone to the one viewer. So I imagine a house, a huge house in a field, and then there's a city nearby, and the house is really big, and in the house, yeah, I just said a lot of things in one sentence. So yeah.